Did you know that some African empires were trading with Rome and India centuries before European exploration? For too long, the history of Africa has been told through a Eurocentric lens, obscuring the vibrant, complex, and powerful civilizations that thrived for millennia. This is the story of those empires, their rise, their fall, and the lasting legacy they left on the continent and the world. We will journey across the continent, from the ancient kingdoms of the Nile Valley to the gold-rich empires of West Africa, uncovering the truth about Africa's lost empires. Our story begins in the Nile Valley, with the kingdom of Kush. Flourishing in present-day Sudan from around 1070 BC to 350 CE, Kush was a powerful rival to its northern neighbor, Egypt. They built pyramids, worshipped their own gods, and even conquered Egypt for a time, ruling as the 25th dynasty. The Kushites were skilled metalworkers and traders, connecting Central Africa with the Mediterranean world. While often overshadowed by Egypt, Kush stands as a testament to the sophisticated civilizations that arose in the heart of Africa. Moving westward, we arrive at the Empire of Ghana, the first of the great medieval trading empires of West Africa. From the 7th to the 13th century, Ghana controlled vital trade routes between the Sahara and the headwaters of the Senegal and Niger rivers. Their wealth was built on gold. Caravans laden with salt, textiles, and other goods crossed the desert to trade for Ghana's precious metal. It's important to know that the Empire of Ghana was not located in the modern country of Ghana. It was further northwest, in what is now southeastern Mauritania and part of Mali. Ghana's power eventually waned, and new empires arose to take its place. One of the most famous was the Mali Empire, founded by Sundiata Keita around 1235. Mali expanded across a vast territory, encompassing parts of modern Senegal, Mauritania, Mali, Burkina Faso, Niger, the Gambia, Guinea-Bissau, Guinea, Côte d'Ivoire, and northern Ghana. The empire reached its zenith under Manso Musa, who ruled in the 14th century. His legendary pilgrimage to Mecca, with a massive entourage and vast quantities of gold, put Mali on the map of the medieval world. Timbuktu, a city within the Mali Empire, became a center of learning and trade, attracting scholars and merchants from across the Islamic world. As Mali declined, the Songhai Empire rose to prominence in the 15th and 16th centuries. Under the leadership of Sani Ali, a brilliant military strategist, Songhai expanded rapidly, reabsorbing neighboring states and controlling key trade routes. Sani Ali's reign lasted from 1464 to 1492. He expanded Songhai until it reached more than 1,400,000 square kilometers. The Askar dynasty, which followed Sani Ali, further consolidated Songhai's power. Askar Muhammad, in particular, promoted Islamic scholarship and made Timbuktu an even more important center of learning. But Songhai's dominance was not to last. In 1591, an army from Morocco, armed with gunpowder weapons, defeated the Songhai forces, marking the end of the empire's golden age. Our journey now takes us to East Africa, to the kingdom of Aksum, which flourished in present-day Ethiopia and Eritrea. Aksum was a major player in the Indian Ocean and Red Sea trade, connecting Africa to the Roman world and ancient India. They traded ivory, gold, and other goods for textiles, spices, and manufactured goods. Aksum adopted Christianity in the 4th century, becoming one of the first Christian kingdoms in the world. They built impressive obelisks and churches, showcasing their wealth and power. Aksum's influence extended across the Red Sea, and they even controlled parts of the Arabian Peninsula for a time. Moving southward, we arrive at the Kingdom of Zimbabwe, which flourished from around 1220 to 1450 CE. Great Zimbabwe, the capital city, was a marvel of stone architecture. Its massive walls and towers were built without mortar, showcasing the skill and ingenuity of the Shona people. Zimbabwe was a major center of trade, exchanging gold and ivory for goods from across the Indian Ocean. The kingdom's wealth and power were based on its control of these vital resources. In West Africa, other powerful empires arose, including the Ashanti Kingdom, which dominated present-day Ghana from the 17th to the 20th century. The Ashanti were skilled warriors and traders, controlling the gold trade and resisting European colonization for many years. Their elaborate political system and rich cultural traditions left a lasting impact on the region. Further east, the Sokoto Caliphate emerged in the 19th century, uniting much of northern Nigeria under Islamic rule. The Caliphate was a center of learning and trade, promoting Islamic scholarship and expanding trade networks across the region. These are just a few of the many African empires that shaped the continent's history. They demonstrate that Africa had large-scale state formation, bureaucracy, taxation, diplomacy, warfare, architecture, writing, and long-distance trade well before and during the medieval period. These empires were not isolated entities. They were connected to the wider world through trade and diplomacy, exchanging goods, ideas, and people with other civilizations. The legacy of these empires continues to resonate in modern Africa. Their histories are essential for understanding contemporary ethnic, linguistic, and trade patterns. The names of Mansour Musa, Sundiata Keita, Sani Ali, and Askia Muhammad are still celebrated in public memory, school curricula, and national heritage debates. Timbuktu remains a symbol of African scholarship, connecting present-day preservation efforts to pre-colonial intellectual traditions. It is time to challenge the old colonial narratives that denied Africans the ability to build complex states and monumental architecture. The evidence is clear: Africa has a rich and vibrant history of empires that deserve to be recognized and celebrated. By understanding these empires, we can gain a deeper appreciation of Africa's past and its contributions to the world.